Kingdom Rush Origins is IronHide Games' newest entry on Nintendo Switch, and chronologically the third game in this popular tower defense strategic series that originally released on mobile. Both Kingdom Rush Frontiers and the original Kingdom Rush released a few months back and were true to form on the hybrid system, and I'm glad to report that Origins is no exception and is probably the strongest entry yet. As with most tower defense games, the story is secondary. However, lore-wise, this is supposed to be a prequel to the original Kingdom Rush, but the story is so bare bones and told through comic book style slides that makes it easily skippable and never relevant to the gameplay. This entry doesn't deviate from the formula at all, it simply iterates on it with the typical 4 tower types: melee warriors that will focus on ground combat, archers that will take care of aerial enemies with a faster attack rates, mages that can cast debilitating but slower spells, and finally your druids that will work as massive AoE damage dealers. It goes without saying that placement of your towers is crucial to victory, where each tower can be leveled up to 4 times, with the final level branching off giving you 2 choices of tower style. After that, you can spend gold on passives that will easily make each one of those towers shine. I found that mixing the golden longbow's tower with the weird wood druid was easily the most broken combination in the game. Complementing the towers is the option to rain down lightning on a specific area for massive damage, but is also tied to a long cooldown, and the option to quickly drop arm units for a shorter cooldown to quickly fill in the gaps you might have. Added on top is the typical hero that can be micromanaged and moved just about everywhere on the map. Each hero has 5 sets of upgradable skills, and the heroes offered in this entry are probably the most diverse sets I've seen yet. Their skills are varied enough that finding one that fits your playstyle will be a breeze. Each hero can also be leveled to 10, maxing out all of their skills and making them a formidable tool in your arsenal. You do have the option to not just reset your hero's skills as they level up, but also your tower upgrades at any time and respend your stars however you please. This is a godsend where you're testing out a new set of towers and trying to get the most out of them. The game does offer the expected 3 difficulties like in previous entries, with the encyclopedia making a return where you can see how far you progressed throughout the game and what notorious mobs you've taken down. The achievements also make a return, constantly rewarding you for doing good on the map and giving you a good sense of progression. Handheld players need to not worry, there's touchscreen support and it works exactly as advertised, making things quick and snappy, and sometimes works even better than thumbsticks since you're usually toggling through towers with traditional controls. Sadly, the map variety in this entry is a little bit poor. There's tons of forests and some ruins, but that's about it. Other entries have had better map variety. Another issue is performance that sometimes rears its ugly head. There were 2 maps specifically where the game did not perform well at all. It didn't impede me from finishing the round, but it was obvious that too many enemies on screen were causing an issue. Kingdom Rush Origins is yet another great entry in what's become something of a staple in the Nintendo Switch library. The 4th entry in this series is titled Kingdom Rush Vengeance and shouldn't be too far off from getting ported since these games are selling well enough on the system. Nintendo Sphere gets Kingdom Rush Origins on Switch a 7.5 out of 10. If you're new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya!